Hey there, you guys. This is Dragon Ball and Cartoon Fan 2004 here. And okay, so I was going to do this video in text, but then I thought that would be better, if it was a video of me talking to you guys out loud in the camera, like what I'm doing right now. And yeah, if you guys want to know where I'm at right now, I'm at the hotel, not the hotel room, but I'm at the hotel that we've been staying at for like the past week, and I'm about to go swimming. I'm about to go swimming after I finish recording this video. I'm going to swim in that pool, and I'm also going to swim in that hot tub they have back there. But yeah, that's beside the point. I thought before I go do that, I wanted to make this type of video for you guys. I got the idea to make this type of video for you guys, like either late last night as I was in bed or this morning. And yeah, we've been staying at this hotel for the past week, like I've been telling you guys, like I just said. And yeah, we moved into another room today, like I said in that community post. And yeah, this hotel that we're staying at has cable. So yeah, I mean, they have Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Nickelodeon, the Disney Channel, CBS, that channel Dad and I used to watch Wheel of Fortune. They also got Fox on there, so we can watch Family Feud and Family Guy, which stopped airing on Adult Swim a while ago, on Sunday nights. Even though we didn't watch any of the cartoons off of Fox last night, even though last night was a Sunday night. But yeah. I've been watching a good chunk of Cartoon Network and Adult Swim on live TV recently, and yeah, I've been able to develop some kind of an opinion on what it's like with Cartoon Network and Adult Swim's current schedule. So yeah, I wanted to share with you guys what are my thoughts, what are right now my thoughts on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim's schedule, currently. Starting with Cartoon Network. Okay. So with Cartoon Network, yeah. People say the Cartoon Network sucks now. I've seen people on the internet say the Cartoon Network sucks now, and they were so much better back in the day. And yeah, a lot of people think that Cartoon Network sucks now. And I did get to experience their channel recently, lively, so I can see if I would agree with Cartoon Network sucking right now or not. So yeah, would I say Cartoon Network sucks now? Well, maybe not exactly, but I wouldn't say they're doing that great either. You want to know why? Well, it's because, okay, so what great shows have they been airing a lot recently? Like, what great shows have they been airing a lot? Well, of course, there's a lot of The Amazing World of Gumball. Yeah, just so you guys know, yeah, I have been watching a lot of Gumball off of Cartoon Network recently, a lot. I swear, I just finished binging it in that hotel room, and oh my gosh, this is my third day in a row binging on Gumball, and this is the fourth time of me binging on Gumball while we're living at this hotel. Can you blame me? Because Gumball is awesome. Gumball is awesome. It's such a great show. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to resist watching it when I have the chance, when it comes on. And oh my gosh, when I go out my way to watch it, when it comes on Cartoon Network, oh my gosh, big chances are I can't help myself. I gotta watch me some Gumball because Gumball is awesome. So yeah, that's great. Gumball's been airing a lot of Cartoon Network's been airing a lot of Gumball, so that's cool. That's cool because Gumball's awesome. What other great shows have they been airing a lot aside from that? Well, that's it, honestly. Just Gumball. That's the only show they've been airing a lot recently. So yeah, Gumball I think right now, the majority of Cartoon Network's day, like the majority of Cartoon Network's schedule, Gumball is like their only saving grace. A lot of the time, every other show they air, at least in my opinion, is either just okay or bad. Like, okay shows, examples being like shows like Craig of the Creek and like Scooby-Doo, even though I used to hate Scooby-Doo, but now I just think it's okay. I just think it's an okay show, and I used to get really annoyed by the fact that people love Scooby-Doo, but looking back, nah. People can love and hate Scooby-Doo all they want. It's not so much my thing, but if I had to watch it, I wouldn't mind. It's okay. It's a decent time. But yeah, what bad shows that they've been airing? Well, there's, of course, a lot of Teen Titans Go, and yeah, I don't like Teen Titans Go anymore. I used to love it when I was little, but looking back now, it sucks. Although I don't hate it as nearly as much as I used to. I used to despise Teen Titans Go for maybe 6 years until maybe 2021 when I finally stopped. I didn't exactly stop hating the show, but I definitely stopped hating the show as nearly as much. Yeah, now I think it's a bad show, but nowhere near as bad as people say it is, and it's an extremely overhated show and a bit underrated. The stuff I said in my 2010s Cartoon Network shows tier list video. Yeah, what are the bad shows they've been airing? Well, I also noticed they aired Total Drama Rama this Saturday. Oh, I hate Total Drama Rama. I'm a big fan of Total Drama. I love the rest of Total Drama, but Total Drama Rama, that's the one Total Drama I don't like. Total Drama Rama sucks. Total Drama Rama sucks. I mean, sure, maybe I would like put my hatred aside on it, if to show footage of it for certain Total Drama videos, but still, would I go out my way to watch it? Would I watch it when it's on? No, it sucks. Even though I originally really liked Total Drama Rama, but then like 7 episodes, but then like after like 7 episodes in, I started to think the show was cringy and boring, and I didn't want to watch it anymore. And I started to hate it, and yeah, it sucks. The only Total Drama I don't like. I love the rest of Total Drama, especially the first 3 seasons, but Rama, no, it's a spit in the face of the original. It's just watch the original Total Drama show, or the Ridiculous Race. Not Drama Rama, but yeah, Drama Rama sucks. Although I don't see it come on during the weekdays, so that's good. Although, yeah, is like Gumball the only great show Cartoon Network has been airing like ever? Well, I wouldn't say Gumball is like the only great show they've been airing recently, like, entirely. Because guess what? Yesterday, they aired Adventure Time. Yeah, they aired the entire Stakes Mini series, along with some season 8 episodes in the finale. Yeah, I got to watch a good chunk of Adventure Time off live TV yesterday. Saw the whole Stakes Mini series, and I saw the one episode called Broke His Crown. Yeah, and then after that, me and my brother went out to get pops and stuff. And when we got back, my father was watching like sports on TV, and I didn't want to bother him. So yeah, and Gumball was gonna come on after Adventure Time, so I just binged Gumball off my phone instead. And that was one of the times where I binged Gumball in the hotel room. Yeah, and that was the last time I binged on Gumball off my phone. I binged on Gumball in the hotel room apart from today. But yeah, they're airing Adventure Time. They aired Adventure Time yesterday. So yeah, that gives me hope that, hey, maybe Gumball is not the channel's only saving grace. Although, like, at least for like during weekdays and stuff, like, yeah, that show seems to be their only saving grace. That's like a lot of the time, that's the only show I look forward to watching off of Cartoon Network. Yeah, and it has been pretty heavily distracting me from working on pictures and clips and stuff for this next part of my strike, because oh my gosh, yeah, there's a bunch of these shows, because now that we have cable, there's a bunch of these shows I like coming on the TV, and oh my gosh, I get too distracted. I keep getting distracted from working on my Shadow Shrek series, to go watch those shows. And I also, other stuff that distracts me is like, me going swimming in that pool. I've been swimming in this pool room a lot recently because I love to swim. Swimming's like one of not my favorite sport of all time. Up there with track. I did join a track team during the 6th and 7th grades. And oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, there was like a bunch of stuff distracting me from working on my Shadow Shrek series recently. But don't worry, guys. I'll continue to work on my Shadow Shrek series. I won't give up on it, but I am going to be pretty slow with it. I'll be sure to take my time with it. Please don't rush me too much with my Shadow Shrek series. I'll be sure to work hard on this series, continue to get parts out for you guys and whatnot. Yeah, I do want the Shadow Shrek series to complete the first 2 movies in the Shrek franchise. But yeah, like a lot of the time, the only great show Cartoon Network's been airing is Gumball. And yeah, that's like a lot of the time the only show I look forward to seeing off of Cartoon Network, because I'm a big Gumball fan. Gumball's awesome. But like, here and there, I'm sure other great stuff will come on here and there. Like, I can imagine them airing more Adventure Time next Sunday, or like maybe this year when the Halloween and Christmas seasons come by, they air more of the great classic shows from the late 90s or in like the 2000s, or like early 2010 shows, like other great early 2010 shows like Adventure Time and Regular Show. Yeah, I'm sure they can. I think there's a chance they'll air more of the great stuff in the future, but like most of the time, yeah, the only show that's important to me that they air is Gumball, The Amazing World of Gumball, because Gumball's awesome. I love Gumball. So, I swear, I feel like over the past few months, I probably love the Gumball even more than I did before, like ever before. Although I do remember loving the show a lot in its early years, like especially when I was in the 1st grade. I think that was when I was the most hooked into Gumball. But yeah, oh my gosh, over the past few months, I've been a big Gumball fan. Oh my gosh, I can't resist binge watching it off Cartoon Network when I have the chance. It's so good. Love it. That's like a lot of the time, that's like Cartoon Network's only saving grace. But I can imagine them airing more great stuff in the future. We'll see. So yeah, with Cartoon Network's schedule, I wouldn't exactly say right now they're doing terrible, but not that great either. They were definitely better back in the day. Like much better back in the day. Like, oh my gosh, their schedule was better in the early 2010s and like the 2000s and all that stuff. Yeah, I do agree. Well, I wouldn't exactly say Cartoon Network got bad. I do agree that they're getting worse. Yeah, as a big fan of Cartoon Network, I will admit that. Now, Adult Swim, on the other hand, yes, I'd say Adult Swim is doing a better job than Cartoon Network because they air more shows that I actually consider to be great. Like, for example, they're airing King of the Hill. I noticed they've been airing King of the Hill again for a while. And yeah, I remember they stopped airing King of the Hill like back in late 2018, but now they're airing it again. Now they air 3 or 4 episodes a night, so that's cool. That's something for me and my family because we all love King of the Hill and whatnot. And yeah, we also got a King of the Hill box set, but we can't resist watching King of the Hill off of live TV like we used to back in the day. After all, watching King of the Hill on live TV off Adult Swim was how we got into the show in the first place. But yeah, apart from King of the Hill, what other great stuff have they been airing? Well, I've also noticed they've been airing American Dad. American Dad's a really good show. Like, not as great as Family Guy, even though Family Guy doesn't air on Adult Swim anymore. But still, there's excuse me. But still, there's American Dad. American Dad's pretty funny. So yeah, that's cool too. And yeah, they also air Futurama, but that comes on too late at night. So yeah, I can't really stay up late enough to catch Futurama. Even though Futurama is a great show that's made by the same guy. That's made by the same guy who did The Simpsons, but yeah, I can't catch it. Although I do find it pretty interesting how it's airing on Adult Swim now. I remember Futurama. I remember shows created by the same guy who did The Simpsons. Sorry, I don't remember his name. Like The Simpsons and Futurama. Shows like those never coming on Adult Swim. But now Adult Swim's all of a sudden airing Futurama. I don't know why. But that's a bad thing, of course, because Futurama is a great show. But what other great stuff do they have? Well, they got Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Pretty funny show. They also got Rick and Morty. Yeah, good show, but I don't think it's nearly as good as a lot of people think it is. It's still a good show, though. It's watchable. But yeah, pretty overrated. What other great stuff do they have? What other great cartoons do they have? Well, they also got Bob's Burgers. Yeah, my family loves Bob's Burgers. We still haven't seen the movie, but we love Bob's Burgers, but Bob's Burgers is pretty funny. And yeah, they also still do Toonami, which I've noticed. I mean, it doesn't seem like they air as many shows for Toonami as much as they used to back in the day. But they still do Toonami, and they air anime shows on Toonami like My Hero Academia, One Piece, and Naruto Shippuden. Yeah, remember, they used to air Dragon Ball a lot off Toonami, but they stopped doing that a while ago, apparently. Don't know why. It was because people got tired of seeing them air Kai and Super constantly. It kind of sad for me as I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, but it's fine. It's fine. I got a bunch of Dragon Ball DVDs and stuff in my hotel room, even though my Dragon Ball Z box set's in storage, along with the Adventure Time box set and the Beavis Butthead box set, apparently. So, yeah, even though I didn't mean for those DVDs to go in storage, but hey, they're in storage, so oh well. I still got a bunch of Dragon Ball DVDs that I can use, like all of the Dragon Ball movies we have on DVD, and some old DVDs I have of the show before I got the Dragon Ball Z box set for my 16th birthday. But yeah, they stopped airing Dragon Ball for Toonami for some reason. I don't know why. I might want to Google it. But I'm not saying Toonami's bad. No. Like with One Piece and My Hero Academia, like with them airing One Piece, I've noticed that they've been like, yeah, I remember they would like never like the Adult Swim Toonami. Like I know the Toonami that was on the kids stream of Cartoon Network would air One Piece, but Adult Swim, I remember them never airing One Piece. But now all of a sudden, like maybe like a few months ago, I noticed they started to air One Piece, and yeah, I've noticed they're like airing the pretty later episodes of One Piece. So yeah, I really don't think they're airing the whole series in chronological order, but yeah, I do believe they're still airing My Hero Academia in chronological order, though. They're currently on season 6 right now, and they're currently releasing new episodes of My Hero Academia with the dub. But whatever, that doesn't matter. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of either of those shows, One Piece or My Hero Academia. I've seen some of both, and they're both good shows. I like both of them, but yeah, not too interested in watching too much of them. My older brother Jacob used to love My Hero Academia, but then he thinks the show got worse with spoilers, them nerfing All Might. He hates most of the characters of the show and whatnot. So yeah, he dropped it. Yeah, he used to love My Hero Academia though. Used to love it. He wanted me to watch it so badly. Yeah, and he even said that it was better than Dragon Ball One Christmas in 2018. Yeah, he said one time he said he thinks he might have just said that to piss me off. Or yeah, I do remember a couple of times he said that. I do remember a couple of times he said he just said that to piss me off, and I also do remember one time he said it because he was just mad about Super. But yeah, whatever he said, that was from years ago. Yeah, he definitely doesn't mean it now. He thinks Dragon Ball is a much better anime. And yeah, he doesn't like My Hero Academia that much anymore. He says the first 2 episodes are really good, but then after that it gets stupid. But yeah, with One Piece, yeah, I've seen some of One Piece. My older brother Josh was really into One Piece, and he's binged it. Like binged on the sub like crazy. Yeah, he really likes One Piece. A lot of people love One Piece, and I can see why they would. Yeah, it is a good show, and yeah, it is a good show with cool character designs, and yeah, Probably the best character in One Piece, I would say, is Zoro. Zoro's a pretty cool character, and you do know the fun fact about how he's voiced by Christopher Sabat in the dub of One Piece, the same guy who did Vegeta and Piccolo from Dragon Ball, and he also does All Might from My Hero Academia, if I'm correct. Yeah, he also does Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, but that's pretty much all the roles I know from that guy. I'm sure he does more, though. But yeah, like I said before, they also air Naruto Shippuden. And yeah, like I said in that community post, last Saturday night, I got to catch an episode of Naruto Shippuden off of Toonami. It was a season 20 episode that takes place during, during the war arc, like the final war arc of the show. Yeah, it was a pretty cool episode. It was like a part canon. If I'm correct, it was like a part canon and a part filler episode. But yeah, I still enjoyed it though. It was a cool episode. It was nice to stay up late enough to catch some Naruto after finishing up Hell of a Boss off of YouTube, like I said in that community post I got out last Saturday night. So yeah, those are some great shows Adult Swim has on. I would say Adult Swim right now is doing a better job than Cartoon Network since they air more shows that I consider to be great, like King of the Hill, Naruto Shippuden, Bob's Burgers, American Dad, shows like those. Adult Swim's doing good, but Cartoon Network, on the other hand, not too great. A lot of the time, the only thing they have going for them, in my opinion, is Gumball, because Gumball is awesome. Freaking love Gumball. But yeah, not too many other shows that really grab me the same way as Gumball does. But I can imagine them improving more along the way, airing more great shows that I love, or I also do know they still air movies, so yeah, I can imagine them airing some really good kids movies I care about, like Shrek or Monster House or Open Season. I also know that in 2021 they started airing the Despicable Me movie, so yeah, there's some hope for Cartoon Network, but I'll try not to get my fingers crossed too much. But yeah, that's my opinion, guys. That's my opinion on Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. Their schedules are about how their schedules are currently. Neither of them are doing exactly bad. One of them's doing, Adult Swim's doing really good, but Cartoon Network, on the other hand, I would say is not doing so great. But I think there's still some hope for Cartoon Network. But yeah, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think about Cartoon Network and Adult Swim schedules currently? You can tell me in the comment section down below if you want. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go take a swim in the pool. So bye everyone. Oh, dang it! Hold on. Let's get this door open. All right. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna go for a swim. Bye everyone, and thank you all for watching this video.